Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Forex Efforts for analyzing the currency pairs as well as US30, gold, silver, Bitcoin, crude. So before we get into this week analysis using Elliott wave theory, so this is my disclaimer. So read carefully each and every line what I have written here and I explain here. Finally, I am not asking any investment, so be cautious and beware of the fraudsters. I am not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans, explaining here. So this is our watch list. So we will start from DXY. So past week I explained some fractals about this pattern. It's doing there, and I expected from here if it reached at the 92.6, I'm expecting a bounce, but it's not at retested and it's not at bounced from here, so it's still struggling to bounce. So, and before that, as well as I'm not well and my voice has been changed because of throat infection from Tuesday, so I didn't saw the market also, and the heavy sunny bright here in Bangalore, and summer it's already started. The climate seasonal change causes me a little bit viral infection. It's not COVID, don't worry about that. So that is why I didn't done a video on this week analysis and uploaded yesterday. It's later, and I'm uploading this Sunday. So because it's a little bit uh, deeper consolidation is going to happen, that is why I need to give my view this week, and UJ and UHF is also in a different alternative view is also there. So I need to make a video. So this afternoon I feeling good, so I try to upload this. So from the DXY I have a different idea and I have explained that also. This ABC is a one, I'm looking for the leading diagonal. If it is a leading diagonal, it's a ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2, ABC is a 3, ABC is a 4, and we need ABC as a 5. That is my the leading diagonal pattern will form. But here it's did already the 5-way structure. It's looking like the 5-way structure. So I'm expecting the B wave. After that, once the B wave is completed, and I'm expecting for that C wave to complete that. Once again, yeah, sorry. So now it looks like a little bit different view. Here also it's 5 waves, and I'll make it as a red. Yeah, here also 5 waves, here also the 5 waves. So either this could be a completion of A also. Now, so ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2, so the whole thing becomes A also, because I am expecting this ABC as a 3, so ABC is a 4, so ABC as a 5, so that is also valid. Otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the whole thing becomes A, so we are in the bigger B wave. So again it can retest at this 91.7 also in coming days. So here it looks like one impulsive wave to the downside. So here it will do that the corrections, complex corrections, WXYZ light, and again there will be a 3-way structures. Whether it is going to retest at this zone, the 91.7. After that, I'm looking for that impulsive wave to the upper side. For that, either this could be a deeper B and then one more C wave for the third wave, or the whole thing becomes a B and C as a third, so it will still continue. So my bias is it has to reach that 94.8. so whether it is going from here, we can't say anything. So from here it is going, or it can do a lot of complex correction. See, what I explained here is A, B, C, and again one more A, B, C. So here it's already did A, B, C. Here is a small A, B, C, and again one more A, B, and C. It's already did. So and it's already reached this trend line, medium trend line here. So one simple correction is got ended. Either it has to from here itself, like this kind of wave formation can happen and then it can shoot. Otherwise it can be like this also. So the what kind of pattern is going to form, that we can't assure that. Whether this is a simple correction, it's ended, it can shoot. Otherwise it can do a complex correction and then one more correction can come to the downside like this. So anything can happen, but I'm trying to say is that my positional long-term view is dollarish bullish. So in every pullback, the deeper pullback, I'm going to add my positions in the dollar. That's it. So we have to, if you want to add, when the three waves completed, we need to add partially and wait for that for the impulsive wave, because we can't find the impulsive wave here. This is looking like impulsive without any pullback. It's shooted and again it came down and again it came shooted for that impulsive wave. So this kind of movements we can't know what kind of wave formation is going to happen, but we know whether it has to reach that 94.8. So in that view, we need to be in buy side, whether it is in the deeper correction it's going to happen or it is in simple correction. So that we can't identify. It all depends upon the fundamental newses as well as technical. So everything it's need to be in a single line and it has to be in correlated. Then only it will go for our view. So this is my view in DXY. Let's move on to Euro USD. So Euro USD also, here ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2, ABC is a 3, ABC is a 4, ABC is a 5. So as per what I said, whether this is a WX ABC is a third, or it is the end of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, here is a ABC is a 1, ABC is a 2. So here is a ABC. In DXY it is not identified, but in Euro USD it's identified. ABC is a 4, ABC is a 5. So in that case, if I hide this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, so perfectly it's a 5-way structure in the leading diagonal. It's already happened. So what I expected here is sorry sorry, I can't pass this because I'm not so flexible with the pass. So sorry for that. And here if it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I'm expecting a little bit a deeper correction like this. It can happen. So again it will retest at this zone 1.2120 like this, and then again one more downward can start it for that. If it is a leading diagonal, this is the wave 1 or A, and after the B completion, then the C or the third wave has to come to the downside. My target is it has to reach this 1.06. It has to reach this zone first of all, then we will see later onwards, because lot of positional views I have explained that whether this is the A, so this is the B, means it has to break this low only, not this low. So whether this is an irregular flat formation, so then it has to break this low also 1.038340 also. So that we will see later onwards. First we will concentrate in this wave formation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's looking like a leading diagonal formation. It's already finished, and I'm looking for that deeper correction can happen or may not. What I'm trying to say is, if that happens, it's a chance for making for the intraday buys, and then if it is reached here, and you can go for that positional view for the downtrend. So this we have to the structure has to complete here, then only we can know when we have to enter. But as of now, there is no short here as of now. Maybe it can be a counter trend trade. You can short for this up to that 1.18, like this formation of ABC, and then afterwards this kind of impulsive way can happen here. So Gbp USD, so this also I expected to reach the 1.35 here, but I already said whether it's going to be a deeper correction, and then again it has to break this low also here. Otherwise it can be a Z wave to reach that 1.45 also in that region. 1 second, yeah, in the daily, in 4 hour. Okay, so same structure. It doesn't it's already broken the low. 1 second, 3670, 3669, it's already broken the low. So we may again, this could be an leading running uh, or expanded flat like that kind of formation, and again it can break this, and then again it can come to the downside, if because it's already broken the low, this low. So I'm expecting a irregular flat formation, whether it is going to be a running flat, or if it breaks the high, that could be an expanded flat. And again I'm expecting to the low to break this low after the consolidations and correction part after here. But whether this is that going to the impulsive wave, it's already completed this as a simple correction. It could be, it's a WX, so this could be a, so then B, after that that C can come to the downside, because it's a or W, or W or sorry A or B, it's W or X. So again here I took it this as a W, but sometimes it looks like a 1 2 3 4 5, the fifth wave got extended. In that case, if it is a W, X, A, B and C, means 1 2 3 4 5 waves has to happen here. So again it can reach up to the 1.33 also for that fifth wave in the C wave. Otherwise, if it is a ABC is a W, X, A, B and C has to come in that to the downside. So whether we need to look for that wave formation, whether it is going to above to break this high, or whether it is coming to get rejected from this zone. We have to watch and short this pair, because I'm expecting the DXY and Euro USD, it's a little bit a deeper correction. So DXY can come down up to 91.6 as I said. So Euro USD can go up to 1.2 like that. And at that time this GU also can reach up to 1.4 level also, this zone. So in that, if it gotten any intermediate timings of the Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday like that, I can updated my chart, because I didn't update it from, I think Wednesday is the April 6th, yeah, April 6th. Yeah, from the Tuesday I didn't updated anything. So I will update if I got a time. So I'm well now. So let's move on to Australian dollar. So I have already shared my view. This is an ABC, and it looks like a five-way structure, 1 2 3 4 5. So I took this as a AR1, and this is a three-way structure, so BR2, and again there is a one five-way structure is called already happened here. So whether this is a B C as a 1 or W, and X is a very small, so I'm expecting for this kind of same pattern here. So I have already posted that, but in that weekly it looks like the buying pressure is there, lot of buying pressure sits here. So what I'm personally expecting here is a little bit deeper pullback can happen. So I'm not going for this, but it may also. And if there is a daily, there is a weekly, it's already reached the down. But see, these are all that what I'm trying to say is this is not that information. According to this, we are not going to trade, but these are all little bit small information. That's it. Whether see in the daily it is already in that we are getting a divergency in the past. So let's see whether it is going to make a deeper corrections, and it may reach up to that 781 also in deeper corrections to this zone. It's a B C, and sometime see either so 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5 is A, so B 1 2 3 4 5 5 C. So one simple correction is got completed, whether it is completed here or whether it is completed here. So either if this A B C is completed here means I'm expecting A, so B is already there, and one more, it could be a W or X, so A B C. So again we can see up to that 7 8 also. But as per my expectation, if it falls from here, that is also a chance. So it's all depends on the DXY. So we need to watch for that DXY also. In the New Zealand also, that same I expected same kind of wave formation is forming here. So after that I'm expecting a downtrend, but here also 1 2 3 it's already dead. So whether it is going to be a bigger flat correction, then this could be a B C. So now it's a WX, again A B C. So it can reach up to this zone also if it is a deeper correction. But like this kind of wave formation only I'm expecting in the gold, but it didn't give that the correction. For example, I'm showing you here. I'm expecting from here like this. It has to break this and then again one more downside, but it's keep falling from here itself like that. In New Zealand, now I'm expecting a downtrend, but it can do like this kind of wave formation also. So because this zone, it's a completely that consolidation zone. Here it is called as distributions level. Here it's a accumulation. Here it's a distribution, and then again it fell. Again now it is a retesting. So after the retesting the major zone, I'm expecting a downtrend. So whether it is going to happen, otherwise it is going to be make a deeper correction to this zone. So what I am expecting and I explain here is sorry, here this is the major support zone. Once again I will remove this. See, this is a major support zone. It was already broken. Now I'm expecting here it has to retest this zone as a resistance, and I am explaining this as a resistance, and then one more downside nearly 267 zone. So this wave formation can happen here. So that is why I explained. But if it did like this, so that is exactly that what we our previous video, lot of traders will explain that this is a support zone. Now it is acting as a resistance, and then it's retested, and then it is getting rejection, so it's coming down. But if it rejected and if it bounced from above this level and again it retested this as a support, so then this it will took as a support, and then again it can go back to the next resistance zone. So then that time it will doing a higher high, but in the smaller time frame. It's not in that daily time frame. So daily time frame anchor is here. So only if it breaks above this 727, this zone, then only we can consider as a, it can be a trend change. But as of now, for us, this is the end of that trend, and is the end of the structure also here. So we can assure that it cannot go above this high, so there is no more high chance in my bias. So once if it is a deeper correction, that could be an ABC is a W, so X is a deeper correction, or ABC is a ABC is a B as a bigger flat correction. So flat can reach up to 90%, also it can retrace, and then again it may fall for that C wave. So that A, B, C is a flat correction, then that will become a W. After that X, A, B, C. So like that it can form. So next we will move on to USD CAD. So USD CAD also, it's an impulsive wave from bottom to the top and beyond that ABC formation. So now I'm expecting this low may break this low. After that it's looking like a ABC here. Here it looks like a. So here B, C. So whether this is the trend for that impulsive wave, and if it breaks this, that will be a consolidation. So and it will become a complex corrections also. Otherwise, if it didn't break this low, and if it is going to shoot from here itself, 1 second please, I will remove all those things because I didn't clear that what I explained in the last week video. So yes, so now it's perfect. So whether this is a three-way structure and this is also a three-way structures, it has to break this low. Then this, whether this is a three-way structure or impulsive wave, this is the three-way structure again, and one more impulsive to the downside, upside is also there, but I'm expecting the 1.2850. Then whether it is going to be a downside, and I have explained in the last week video also correlated to that crude oil. So you can just go through again with the correlation of that crude oil I have explained, and with the positional view also in the crude. So you can come to know why I am expecting it may come to the downside also. Otherwise it can shoot from here itself. So let's move on to USD JPY. So the main reason I'm going to make this video because of the USD JPY and USD CHF. Even though I'm not Burl, and I have explained here in the previous, be patient. In the March 31st, see 1, 2. So whether this is an bigger one, bigger two, and we are in that intermediate wave. So in either condition, I am looking one wave to the upper side is also possible after this. So that is why I have explained here. Otherwise, if it is all 1 2 3 4 5 is a leading diagonal, and this is the wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. So if it is there 1 2 3 4 5, so after that also 1 2 3 4 5, it has to come to the downside, but it didn't came downside here as per one more wave to the upper side, but it didn't go to the upper side, and it came to the downside from here itself. It didn't make a new high also. So now my here is whether it is already this is finished as a five-way structure in the leading diagonal 1 2 3 4 5. So we may get a deeper correction, because in gold also it already broken that my invalidation for the triangle of 1756. So it could be a flat correction also. I will explain that also. So here I took it this as splitted into 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. So I am expecting for that fourth wave to the upper here. After the fourth wave, fifth wave has to go for the upper side of 1150 also. But in that case, because it's coming down very sharply, and UHF also it's coming same kind of wave formation. So I feel because of this movement, if it is a little bit consolidations and then again it is dropping, means it's also fine, but it's looking like an impulsive to the downside. So I had a doubt, that's it, whether it is already did a five-way structure. So this would be 1 2 3 4 5 as a leading diagonal. We may see that deeper correction. So again it can retest at the 107 or 106. If it is at 61.8 retracement, or if it is a 50% retracement, it can reach up to here is a 50, yes, 106.8. So at least if it is a deeper correction. Otherwise, if it from here, if it should and it make a new high, means there is no change here. 1 2, so 1 2 3 4 5 actually is a 1 2, and this is the end of the third wave. So if it already made one more new high, and if it breaks this high, so then this is a valid count. Otherwise, if it is again struggling to make a one more new high, so that is considered, and if it is coming down to this region of 106.8 like that, before it didn't break this high, so then this is, we need to change this as 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5. So that is why I need to make a YouTube, because I am keep on posting this as a 1 2 3 4 5, and everybody it's looking for the fifth wave, and if it is coming to the downside, means still I will be in buy side only. There is no worry, because it's after the 5 ways it's doing the 3-way structures, that's it. And once that completion of the 3-way structure, it is going to shoot. And the same thing in USD chef. USD chef, see 1 2 in the previous also USD chef. One second. I think I need to go for my profile, and then I need to check for the USD chef. So that will be a better way of searching. Let's 1 second. Yeah, here I have marked this, whether this is the wave 1 and this is the wave 2, because here it's a 1 2 3 4 5, and I explained in this video. So 1, So this is a running flat of here for the 2 3. After that 4, it's going to end here. It's already dead. Now it is in downtrend. So like this, whether this is a 1 2 or this is the 1 2, and it's already completed that 3 4 5. So now we are in that after the three-way structure. Again I am expecting to the downside, maybe this zone it can retest it. This is the major support zone now. So again 9080 within this zone, it's not perfectly like that. Within this zone again we may retest at this, because it's a wave 1 5-way structure. So that wave 2 or it can retest up to 61.8 also sometimes. So be cautious for this. Yeah, it's a 9030, it's a 61.8 retestment. So here I expected whether it is going to be in a triangle if it bounced from here, because a lot of trend line channels are merging here, but it simply it's fell down. Now it is making a support this. So will it bounce from here to make a one more high of this valid for 1 2 3 4 5? It's a bigger 3 and bigger 4, or it is going to bounce in the three-way structure, and again that impulsive way to the downside is also possible, because here it looks like an impulsive way 1 2 3 4 5, or this could be A B C is also completed like that. So we have to wait for this, and no urgency here, because I'm still holding my position in UHF and UJ. So no need to worry about this positions, because once the 5-way structures and again the 3-way structures, we need to be a one more impulsive way to the upper side. That is damn sure about this. So next USD CAD. Sorry, USD CAD we already finished. UJ is also already finished. So now what else? One second. We'll see our watch list. UHF. Okay. Next we will meet to the minor AUD JPY. So AUD JPY, I took it this as an yes, I took it this as an running flat of Y, and this is X. So I'm expecting A, B, C to that way to complete that structure to the 87. So still it is in the processing. So now the 5 waves, and it looks like a impulsive wave, and again it came down to the downside. So whether it is going to make a like this, again it can shoot. Otherwise we have to wait for this, because it can be, because Australian dollar, if it is Australian dollar is also weak, Japan yen is also weak, then the both the currencies are weak, means it can be like this kind of way for price action can happen here. So lot of three-way structures, I think so. You remember this zone, right? So like this kind of price action for the W, and this is the whole thing is in three-way structures for that running flat. So like this here also Y. So here it's already did a X. So A, or it could be a 1 2 3 4 5. So we have to watch here, and I have explained that. You just go through for the last week video also, I explained here whether it is going to make a in the 5-way structure, or this is the end of the A, B and C can be a 5-way structure. So next is CAD JPY. So that is same, it's a same, no change here. It's already broken the high. So whether it is the end of that X as of now, that how I explained in that AJ, like that in CJ also. Otherwise it is going to make a complex corrections that we can't explain here. That's it, simple. As of now it's everything it is in correction. So now we can move to that Euro New Zealand and New Zealand CAD. So Euro New Zealand, my target is same, no change here. whether it is going to reach that 1.8, otherwise it 1.9, otherwise it has to break above this high. So that I have explained that also, so no need to again and again repeat the same thing. So now it is ABC is completed, whether it is a WX ABC or it could be ABC. So one more ABC is completed and it's look like a 1 2 3 4 5-way structures here. So after the 3-way structures completion, and again I am expecting a one impulsive way to the upper side, so it will keep gradual moving to the upper side only. So once this has been completed, 1 2 3 4 and 5, so again the 3-way structure. After the 3-way structure, again we can go for that impulsive way to the upper side. So here how I am looking here is, I have explained that one more way to the downside, but no need to break this low, because this is an impulsive way. If it did one more impulsive way to the downside, and if it breaks, means a lot of complex corrections can happen. So it can come like this, again one more way to the downside, like this kind of impulsive wave, impulsive correction and impulsive, like that. Otherwise if it is an impulsive, this is the correction, and if it didn't break this low, it can bounce from here itself. So New Zealand CAD, so I took it this as a and I have explained that 1 2 3 4 5, so 1 2 3 4 5, and this is the 5-way ended. So now I am expecting a deeper correction, like this can happen, and once it reached this zone, within this zone I'm expecting to short with the stop loss of this. Exactly, we need to place the stop loss of here, and then again to the downside in New Zealand CAD, and my target is it has to break this 8015. So here it's a WX, I have marked this as an X wave. So whether A after the B, so C wave is contains a 5-way structure, or it is a 1 2 3 4 5 as a, and after that a B wave structure, and then C wave. So anyway I'm looking for the Y wave, it contains of 3-way structures, Y A B C. So that ABC is a very A, B and C is doing to break this. Otherwise that A contains of 5-way structure, the bigger, then B, then C. So no change from the past 3 to 4 weeks, that same New Zealand CAD, right? The same it is happening. So we have to wait, and if this week is not clear, so that is my fault, because I'm you know very well about my health condition. So by the ego only I'm just doing, because of you Jeff and you Jay, we need to know about that, because of the 5-way structures I took it this. It could be if it breaks the above the high, that will be considered as an bigger 3 4 5 is there ahead. Otherwise we have to mark this as a, one second, this thing, we have to mark this as a leading diagonal 1 2 3 4 5, and we may get a bigger deeper corrections of 106.8 or 106, like that. Whether if it is in 1 2 3 4 5, and if it bounce from here, and if it make a new high, means that is considered as a 1 2, like what I have. So you need to must have to understand what I'm trying to say. That's it. So next what else we can move for that US30. So US30, I said there is no sell, but only I'm expecting the 3-way structure, but it is not happening. It's keep moving on to the upper side. So I will show you here one screenshot with example of in the screenshot and the wave count. Here it's a 1 2 3 4 and 5. After that 1, 2, 3. So this is a wave 1 as of now. This is the wave 1. This is the wave 2. So wave 3, I had a lot of wave counts I did here, right? So now what I am saying here, it's a whole thing, it's become wave again, intermediate wave 1. We can mark this as an intermediate wave 1. This is the wave 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the end of the wave 3. So after the three-way structure, see, I'm expecting, so expecting this, don't be in sell. If it is doing like this, so this will be a here 4, and this will be the bigger third here. So once this is confirmed, okay, once again, yeah, once this is confirmed like this, it's a bigger fourth wave maybe. After that, one more 5-way structures to the upper side. So this is my view as of now, because it's already did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way structure here. So I think you can understand this. So now it could be like this, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So simple. It looks like simple, but it won't, market won't be like this what I had draw here, right? So it will be a little bit change here, then it will be like what I have explained here. We need to focus on this kind of three-way structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5-way structures got over. So now I'm expecting this kind of three-way structures, whether it could be a small also, or it could be a triangle also, or it could fell from here and then again can go again one more high, and then it could make a irregular flat formation for the fourth, and then again one more high is also possible. After the finishing of this three-way structure, third way, the bigger third way, I'm expecting a fourth way. So this is my view in US30. So let's move on to crude oil, sorry, US oil. So US oil, I have already explained that saying that there is no change in US oil. So I'm looking only for the triangle here. Yeah, this kind of triangle. Either this could be a B, C, and the intermediate B is a triangle, or the B is the whole thing. The B can be a triangle, and then C, it can again come to that 52 zone. So that is my bias. There is no change here, and it looks like if you are a pattern trader, and this is the head, and it's already did a left shoulder, and we are on the right shoulder. So the same thing of price action, overlapping, fell, and again it's a little bit overlapping, and then again it shooted if it goes above the high. So like that, here the same kind of price action can expecting here. So whether it could be a see, triangle may happen or may not, but I'm just so curiosity with that a triangle in the B wave and fourth wave. So that can happen or may not, but that correction has to end, right? So whether it is in the irregular flat or B as a triangle, so anything that within this two correction, it has to form the correction. So there is a two opportunity, whether the intermediate wave B is a triangle and then it can shoot up to the 64.5, and I already placed at 64.2 as an sell order with the stop loss of this as a high as a stop loss, and the sell limit is also selling stop loss is also placed below this 57.10 I have placed. So for the target of 52 with the stop loss of this one. So I have already uh, placed the two sell orders. This is a sell limit order and this is a sell stop order. So let's move on to Bitcoin. So it's not yet broken the high. So whether it is going to make a triangle, but this is, I have said, this looks like a five-way structure, and again the three-way structure, and again it's doing an it's looking like a three-way structure. So I think it won't go and shoot from here itself. That is my bias. So, and there is no alternative view also here. So whether it is going to be an end of that ending diagonal like that, also if it has to break this low again, then it can be a five-way structure, and again one more three-way structure. One second, I will just clear this. So the first choice is the fourth way is a triangle, right? So it looks like a five-way structure. What I'm trying to say is it looks like a five-way structure. So whether there is a corrections part, and this is a ABC, here is also the same, and I said this is looking like an ending diagonal pattern. It could be like this also. So A, B, C, D, E. So whether it is this is a triangle and it can shoot from here itself, or it could be a bigger triangle. Whenever we are looking for this kind of triangle, it's already from here it can shoot. How means we have to consider this as a triangle A, B, C, D, E. So once the E wave is already completed, from here itself it can shoot. So what we are looking here for that clear triangle structural pattern, but this is also valid. So mind that whether if it is going to make the this kind of bigger correction A, B, C, and then it can shoot from here also if it is in fourth way is a running flat. Otherwise, if it is a triangle, it can go above, it won't go above this high, and it will consolidate for the E wave up to five-way structure A, B, C, D, E. After that, from here it can shoot up to 67,000 also. So that is my bias in Bitcoin. Now we can go for the gold. So gold, what I expected here is maybe a triangle, right? Because here it's a W is finished here. After that, this is a connecting wave X. So here also I explained that last time. This is a A. If this is the B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is already completed, means this is the end of Y wave. Or there is a still chances for making a B, C. So that could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 can come to the downside is also possible to the 1620 zone. I have explained that too, correlated to that USD JPY. So that is also in hanging, and here that same U is also in hanging. Whether this is a three-way structure is got completed here, and we are in the downtrend after that's making of this kind of one second, I will just clear this, sorry. Once again, So this triangle is now got invalid, so it's already broken that 1756. So now there is a two possibilities. One is from here it can be a downside for the 16 20 zone, 1 2 3 4 5. So that become a A also. So this is not a Y, because if it breaks this low, that will consider as a five-way structure. So then that will become A, so B and C. Otherwise, if it didn't break and if it is again and going to the higher side, means we have to mark this as a W, X, A, B and C. So here also that there is an $100 a movement from 1760 to the 1960 $200 movement, and here also we can expect that same thing up to the 1877. Here what I have explained here the last video also, that same length of this connecting wave of W to the X, same here for the Y, same length has to come to this zone 1869, same $200. After that I am expecting a bigger ABC to the downside. Yeah, I just add a hot water. So now let's see whether this is a connecting wave, right? That same kind of connecting wave has to happen and then downward. Otherwise what I said, 1 2 3 4 5, after that A, so B and C. So anyway I'm looking only for the downtrend. So my target is 1375 to 1400. But whether from this wave it is going to happen, or it could be a deeper correction and then it is going to happen. And in silver it's clearly seen that a leading diagonal, that five-way structure, I have explained that also, right, the last week. From here itself I expected that five-way structure from here itself. You just go through that, and I have explained here it is 1 2 3 4 5, and again expecting a three-way structure to that downside. After that it can bounce for that nearly the $27 up to $28 also in the three-way structure. So now that same pattern, there is no change here. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So now I'm expecting a three-way structure, 1 2, so it's a B and C. So this is my view in that silver. So according to, if you are not planned to, and there is no clear direction for the gold, at least we can go through this silver, and then we can make a trade plan for to short to catch that that bigger move to the downside. So that is my view. So silver, it is clearly seen. So after the five-wave structure we need a three-way structure. So once the three-way structure is completed, whether it is could be a WXY, so or ABC, it can be a simple also. So once the three-way structure is got completed, we need to be in sell side with the stop loss of you can make it this as a stop loss, but because we need to watch this wave formation where it is going to end. So then only we can come to a conclusion where we have to place a stop loss. So I hope you enjoyed my analysis. So little bit that voice distraction maybe from the last week also, compared to the last week, and my voice can be changed also little because of the throat infection. So I hope you enjoyed my analysis. Just we will check once again that all that watch list: gold, silver, crude, yeah, DXY, Euro, USD, GBP, AU, NU, UCAD, UJ, UCHF, AJ, CJ, NCAD, Euro, New Zealand. Yeah, it's everything is perfectly finished. So mind that only that UCHF, because I'm just having my positions in UJ and UCHF. So rest of that all I am having the positions, because UJ and UCHF I'm clearly watching that, and to position add the position, but that is a clearly five-way structure whether it is going to already 5-way structure is already completed, or it is going to make a 5-way structures, the bigger 5-way structures. So that is why I need to explain here especially. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next week analysis in the better voice. So thanks for that, and have a nice profitable week, and cheers.